getting set for what should be nothing short of an epic battle. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, you can see by the results, we're right back where we started from. When you're tied after 4, Game 5 is always critical. You don't want to get stuck needing to win the final 2 to move on. So the winner of this one is going to get a huge leg up on winning this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 St. Louis Cardinals.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Alex Reyes has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Oh, Alex Reyes, one of the big arms, young up-and-coming arms in the game of baseball. Great fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Powerhouse slider, and I mean a true slider. His changeup has gotten better, and you can see why. When you watch this guy pitch, you'll know early on. If you see a lot of swings and misses early, Alex Reyes could be in for a really strong night.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Now at the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And our first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're officially underway tonight here in St. Louis. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
first offering on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Reyes is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty D. I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Didi Gregorius is the second out of the opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
2-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss. You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
That gets down, and the inning continues. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. Torres leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Yanks leave one, and now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they called him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius' time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Digging in, Colton Wong. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Happ, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. On to first, and Happ's rolling now, 2 away.
Batting third.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Standing in now, Jose Gonzalez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And now a pitch on the way. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Aaron Judge.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Molina gathers, and the throw is in time. Judge is retired, and there's one away. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. It's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Gary Sanchez is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Into the box, Justin Bohr. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Two balls and a strike to Bohr. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the second. And we are tied 0-0. Now to the plate, Andres Phillips, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Andres Phillips.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Phillips is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Ripped down the first base line. Moore ranges to his left. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
First delivery to him on the way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Hard hit ball to second. Torres has it, and that's the second out.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Settling in now, Marcell Ozuna will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Bottom of the second here with no score. In there, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Popped him up. Sanchez is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Miguel Sano. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit. count.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box now, Jay Happ. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
In now, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 7 in a row. Flat out dominant, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More coming up from Game 5 after this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, Matt Vasgersian as the TCU product. The left-handed hitting Matt Carpenter is the first to bat in the inning. First offering on its way. Ground ball right into the shift. Gregorius is there, and there's 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding into the box, Yadier Molina. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Alex Reyes.
Stepping into the box, Alex Reyes. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First delivery to him on the way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he got him. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So coming to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Molina has it, and he makes the throw to first. Gregorius is retired, and there's one away.
The batter.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
A ball and 2 strikes.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Giancarlo Stanton now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side and multiple.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Here's Colton Wong now, back to the top of the lineup as they're still
to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
And that misses. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
The 2-1. Taken. Strike 2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Stanton. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jose Martinez.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball that time, not even close. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 1-1 home. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Now at the plate, Jose Gonzalez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Hit sharply toward the right side, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Through 4, still tied, 0-0.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. So 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0 is a changeup that gets him off balance for a strike. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman.
Ready for another chance? Justin Bour. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Miguel Sano would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andres Phillips comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping in, Paul DeYoung. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Drilled down the line. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Hey, Dero, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock, hopefully this is the start of many.
Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here comes the first pitch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. From the belt, the pitch. There's a strike.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Here it comes on 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Runners are at first and third, one away. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Still even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
In now, Alex Reyes, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And this is bounced foul near the secret weapon, Jose Oquendo, in the third base coaching box. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Here's Miguel Sano to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First offering on its way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Way in front of that fastball. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box, Jay Happ. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Carlos Gonzalez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Tommy Kingley enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 48, Tommy Kingley.
Standing in, Colton Wong. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Number 16, Colton Wong.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is on the move. 1 away.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Ready now, Jose Martinez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of a great slider that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Missed with a slider.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Count is 1-2.
It's 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Striding in, Jose Gonzalez. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gregorius has to be quick, and he'll get in there safely.
Well, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Andres Phillips. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Gonzalez is off at first with 2 away. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Ball 2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Brett Cecil is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 27, Brett Cecil.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And a curveball in for a strike.
You like the modern style of baseball? Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-2 pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
John Brebbia takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. One out, nobody on. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
The 0-2 home. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Stepping up now, Paul DeYoung. He's working on a 1 for 2 games so far.
Paul DeYoung.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Hey guys, listen, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the David Robertson comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
David Robertson.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. Fouled away. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 0-1. Popped him up. Sano is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Standing in, Matt Carpenter. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And it's fouled away. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Standing in now, Yadier Molina, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
1-1 the count now. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. DeYoung, the runner at first with 2 gone. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Cards leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brett Norris will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Carson Kelly will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Here's the first pitch to him. Started that swing a bit too early. Norris, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 6th round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one. And there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. At the plate, Justin Bour, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball down near the shoe tops. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ball and a strike.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. In time as he just gets the tag down. One hit's all they get. Home half of the eighth, straight ahead. St. Louis is out in front, 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Carson Kelly. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped up, back behind second. Torres waits on it. He's got it one away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Here's Colton Wong now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 1 for 3. He's set and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jose Martinez.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Martinez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Robertson's ready. Here's the 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they're up 1-0. Nice shot of downtown St. Louis as we're set for the 9th inning here from Busch Stadium. Luke Gregerson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Luke Gregerson.
Here's Miguel Sano. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
Down and away, ball 1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, David Robertson. Hit high and deep to left field. Back goes Ozuna to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The left fielder, number 20, Carlos Gonzalez.
Now batting, Carlos Gonzalez. Here's the first pitch to him. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 43,975 fans on their feet now here in St. Louis. Yankees, good night.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And, Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. St. Louis pulled ahead 3-2 in this World Series and are now just a single win away from a championship. Alex Reyes is credited with the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.